Right, okay, here we go. Welcome to Vietnam. And my first stop in Vietnam is Ninh Binh. Now, Ninh Binh is set to be absolutely stunning. As you can probably see, I'm wearing a raincoat because the weather's a bit miserable, which is a bit unfortunate because I think that this terrain really deserves something better, but this is what we've got, so this is what we're going to go with. So we're going to make the most of it, and I've hired a bike and we're going to go out, see what Ninh Binh got to offer. It's got some absolutely stunning attractions to see, so and food. Cannot wait to get stuck into some Vietnamese food. There's such diversity and there's just so much to try. Really, really excited to start exploring Ninh Binh, Vietnam. Let's go. Okay, so we start this Vietnam food tour with a dish called Dao Bao. Now, I'm probably saying that wrong, but what it is sticky rice and sweet corn. So Dao is the sticky rice bit, and then sweet corn I think is the bao bit. So it's got mung beans, crispy shallots on top, and then it's also got this mixture here. It kind of looks like a dukkha, which I think is peanuts. It's got some spice in it and some sesame seeds as well. So this is a very traditional breakfast here in Vietnam. So a bit of everything. Oh, wow, it's really good. Mung beans are a little bit sweet. And then you've got gorgeous dried shallots on top. Gonna mix a bit of this peanut stuff in with it too. Guys, good mix of everything. Oh wow, that is incredible. That peanut is like salty, spicy, really, really good. So thankfully the rain has abated a little bit, enough that we can come out and do some sightseeing. So we are at Bai Dinh Pagoda, and this is one of the biggest Buddhist temples in Asia, in Southeast Asia. So it's pretty big. Now it also holds a lot of records. So to say this is impressive is an understatement. Right, here goes. I have to read these because I will never remember them. Okay, the largest gilded bronze Buddha in Asia. The largest bronze Buddha statue in Southeast Asia. The largest bronze bell in Vietnam. The tallest stupa in Asia. The largest pagoda complex in Vietnam. The largest Arat corridor in Asia. Not sure what one of those is, but anyway. The largest number of Arat statues in Vietnam, the largest pearl well in Vietnam, and the largest number of Bodhi trees in Vietnam. So this is an absolute major attraction here in Ninh Binh and in Vietnam. I mean, it's just incredible. Size-wise, outstanding. So I've just arrived, so just going to take a walk around and take it all in, really. So this particular Buddha statue is the largest of its kind in the whole of Asia. 10 meters high, 100 tons, made of bronze, finished in gold. It is absolutely incredible. This is the largest bronze bell in Vietnam. It's massive, and it's engraved, it's carved, it's beautiful. So we're in the bell tower now. It's 5.5 meters high and weighs 36 tons. Wow, the total cost to make this bell was 4 billion Vietnamese dong, and it took 5 months. That is pretty impressive, and I'm impressed just by that, which is the dong hitter. The bell can be heard 10 kilometers away. I really want to give it a go. Alright, this section here is the ancient section of this complex. So the complex is split in two. There's a modern section and an ancient section. Well, it's quite obvious this place is just built to be impressive, because everything is just on a mega scale, and it is incredibly impressive. It's well worth coming to see. I don't think you'll see another temple on the scale of this, with this scale of the statues and the grounds and everything. It was just built to be mega, and yeah, definitely worth it. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of Ninh Binh in Vietnam. So I've ditched the bike and I'm walking today, and yeah, as you can see, it's still pretty grey. It's not raining at the moment, but it is forecast for a pretty average day. I was going to swear then. So yeah, I'm just walking to a place called Mua Caves, MUA Caves. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I apologise if I'm getting them completely wrong. Yeah, so there are caves and then there are lookouts, which are meant to be absolutely stunning, but I'm not entirely sure we're going to be seeing anything. But anyway, I'm walking there and I'm walking through these rice paddies and it's absolutely stunning. I know it's a bit grey and a bit overcast, but it's quite nice to walk through these, and there's birds and there's people working the fields. Yeah, you get the limestone casts kind of shrouded in cloud. It's a bit different. It's a bit different kind of Ninh Binh look. It's not what you'll see if you Google Ninh Binh. You'll get bright green sunshine, but this is what we've got and this is what we're going with. So yeah, headed off to the caves, viewpoint, climb. I'm never going to be able to show you on the camera, but I could just see a kingfisher darting along the sides of these rice paddies. It's first bit of wildlife I've seen, really. Thailand, Laos didn't have much, so yeah, it's nice to see some wildlife. Proper bright blue kingfisher with orange belly. Nice. Okay, here we go. The start of 500 steps to the top, to the viewpoint, to the caves, to the dragon. Only 500. Here goes. Well, as you can see, there is not much of a view from the top here. And despite the weather, there are a lot of tourists. So it's pretty expensive to get in. This is 100,000 Vietnamese dong. That's more than the temple yesterday. And this view is certainly not worth 100,000 dong, but if it was a bright sunny day, you know, maybe it is that worth that much. I don't know. It's tricky to say, but yeah, I mean it's packed with tourists. There's not much of a view. It's pretty expensive. You can see a little. You can see the rice fields. Yeah, I haven't found a cave yet either. I'm not sure where the cave is. So yeah, I would say maybe if you're in Ninh Binh and the weather is like this, if you're on a budget, it's perhaps not worth it. But hey, it's not raining. iconic things to do here in Ninh Binh is to head out on the water on these rowing boats. And the ladies that do it, sometimes they do it with their feet, and sometimes they do it with their hands. So yeah, we're going to get out on the water and yeah, go through some caves and see what we can see. So, lunchtime. One of the things that I really like about Vietnamese cuisine, or what I found here in Vietnam, is that they have dishes where it's rice with a choice of things, and they have pots or trays, and you can just pick. You get it in this metal tray. It's a bit like a school dinner tray. And you can pick from a selection of things that they have up at the front there, and yeah, it's just like a set price for a tray. And then, so what I've gone for is, so obviously you get your rice. This is it's got cauliflower. I think it's got chicken in it, carrots. This one's chicken and maybe some pumpkin in there, and then pork and pork again. Oh, it's not pork. Okay, I thought it was pork. No, it's snails. Okay, awesome. So, and this is in like a broth, almost kind of milky kind of broth, herbs. That's really light and fragrant. Going in with a snail. Oh yeah, that is like, it's still got a little bit of texture to it, but it's not chewy. You can easily bite through it. Very meaty texture to it. I'm gonna go in with some of the cassava.